Let us look at taking apart a tie lock. So we pretty much have a Chicago screw as the pivot. So we have the bushing part and we have the screw part. And usually the bushing part goes from the clip side of the knife, and the screw part goes in from the top of the knife. And we have here the back spacer come the lanyard holding pin, which is pretty much uh, this little part here. And this one has a larger pin on one side and a smaller pin on the other side. So usually the larger pin goes into the clip side of the scale, and the smaller pin goes into the show side of the scale. And the easiest way to take apart the scale knife is first take the screw out for the clip. Then after taking the screw out, we need to get the blade out of the knife. So for that we need to so I know that the pin of the screw is on this side, so I'll take one of the Allen wrenches and apply pressure on the screw towards this side. So what I'm pretty much doing is holding the screw tight and turning the bushing. So in this way, the bushing comes out of the knife. So the screw fell down from the knife. Doesn't matter, if we keep rotating this, the bushing comes out of the knife as well. So once the bushing is out, we remove the blade, and with the blade the bearings automatically come out of the knife. So then we take the smaller Allen wrench and just remove the smaller screw holding the back side of the scale. And so we just lift the back side of the knife up. This way it just rotates, and this pin comes out of the knife like that. So this goes in this way, and once I pull this knife out, the scale out, I just rotate it this way and just pull this pin out, and that's it. Take this bearing out as well. Then putting it back together is easy as well. Just wipe out everything. So if you want, you can take this apart as well. And like I explained before, the smaller pin of this backspacer on this side is on the show side, and you don't need to take the screw apart. You can take this out as well, but it really doesn't matter. So after you clean everything, the easier way to put this back together is take the fluorinated grease and just apply the grease in that pocket and insert one of your bearings in there. That way the grease like holds the bearing inside the pocket. You do the same thing on the other side. And the grease holds the bearing in the pocket, and that way when you put this back together, so that one goes in there, and the bearings are already in there because we stuck it in with the grease. And oops, doesn't matter like if the bearings falls out as well, you just push it back in and just carefully put the blade back. So as you insert the blade back, the barrel should be aligned with the blade. So when you put that back, this hole pretty much aligns with the scales. So you can put the bushing back from the other side and just slowly like rotate the blade, and that way the bushing easily like gets pushed back into place. You can use Loctite or not, it really doesn't matter on this screw. And once that is done, just tighten this pivot back together, and the centering should be perfect. And then you can put your clip back easily. And that's it.